Alright, boys and girls, this is Jared Storm coming back at you with Space Engineers. Wanted to let you look at the sphere. I've got probably about half of it welded, maybe a little less than half, or I don't know. Had to go mining again, about the same amount I did earlier. I may have to go mining it again before this thing is done. But this is where we're at. The sphere's complete. Get it all welded up, and then I might texture it. I might use the slopes to make it move the exterior, but make the slopes. As you can see over there, I captured another private sale. While I was doing this construction, I just kind of paused it and did it. Let me turn the lights out here. But yeah, that's where we're at. In fact, if you zoom far enough out, this thing just shows up kind of like a blob. But it's big, but it's not as big as it could be, obviously. But we'll slope it out later. I'm going to weld up this weld. A little mining attachment. I had an accident and I bumped it. I didn't realize it was drifting, and it is gone. I looked around for a little while, tried to find it, but couldn't find it. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this. Not sure what the colors I should do it. Part of me wants to make it like a giant Pokeball, but I decided against that. I'm not really a Pokemon player, and I just But that's where we're at. You can see the size reference for it. It's as long almost as the mining carrier across from one end to the other. Yeah, it'll make a decent little ship. I say little. It's gonna be a pretty big ship. We're gonna put a we're gonna put a large ship power, the biggest reactor in the middle. So that's gonna be a task in itself to get that built. And then we'll put in, I'm thinking 3 refineries, but we may just go with 2 to start. I'll have probably a small hangar deck inside of it for little ships like this one, and a little, and then we'll have off of one of these ends we'll have a docking port type thing set up for the super tug that moves, gonna move the super tug is gonna move it around. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna build another welding attachment since I lost the other one, and give you guys a size reference here just to show you how big each one of those squares is. About 2 meters, I believe. Yeah, 2 meters tall, so tells you how big it is. It's fair sized. It'll make a good ship. Hopefully we can make it look cool. We'll do we might replace some of the stuff with glass and give us some decent neat views and stuff, but we'll see. Not sure exactly how it's going to go yet. But I built the big Jane sphere, and now we're going to weld it up. Alright. Bye. Alright, got the sphere welded up. I started a little bit on the layering and blending, so it makes it a little more smooth over here. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll give it a try. And see. I'll start adding engines and stuff. I know I'm going to need engines going in at least a couple engines in each direction, probably just to keep it stable. Even if I put a big barge thing to run it, or move it around fast. And then of course I have to figure out docking. But yeah, that's where we're at. It's all welded up. I'll get to work on making it bigger, or not bigger, but more shippy. Alright. I just want to do a quick recording. I'm getting terrible frame rates, so I just wanted to give you guys a view of what's been going on. I've been trying to texture the edges and stuff, and it's taking a really long time, even with the welding ship. So I'll keep revisiting this on occasion and going forth. Like I got a whole bunch. Still got to put some more in that area where the crosshairs are. Yeah, I'm getting like 8 frames, and this is just not indicative to
recording. I'm thinking it's turning out really cool. I'm really liking like the way this turned out. Some of it's done a little bit different. I'm going to have to go in and fix that, but I think I like the way this is turning out. But for now, we will be calling it good. I've got a name for the ship because I had somebody post a comment. It was a helpful comment on how to take ships. A person named Midnight Storm, ironically, is another storm. So this is going to be the Midnight Storm when it's done, in honor of my first post. Thank you, Mr. or Miss Midnight Storm. I think you're a Mr. because I watched your video and you have a male's voice. Couldn't place the nationality. I don't want to insult you by trying to guess. But yeah, I did watch your video. It was kind of cool. Minecraft video. You posted a couple of years ago. But the hint you gave me sounds really good, and I will be trying it eventually. But yeah, like I said, I like the way this is turning out. The green is what I'm sure is going to stay, and then I'm going to work my way over the whole surface and to get it all like right over there. You see I'm missing this little pop-up, and I got to figure out if I'm missing it or if yeah, I'm missing it. So I'm going to go back in and fix that, and then this thing will be all green to start with, and then I'll start working. But I wanted to, like I said, I'm only getting like 9 frames a minute, so or a second, which probably makes for terrible recording. But I wanted you guys to see where we're at. I still got a lot of welding to do, and I've spent several hours on this thing, I think, or a couple hours probably already, just on this shell. I'm hoping it turns out to be a really good ship, but I think I want to switch over emphasis. I think since they put large ship mining wells, mining heads, I think I'm going to play around with them for a little bit. I think I'm going to put, where's that? Ooh, I don't want to lose that. A little ship there, but we don't want, I think what I might do is put on the front of that, on the front of this mining carriage, I may put some large ship mining wells, or mining heads, drills. I don't know, half a dozen or so. Get rid of the landing gear, maybe move that connector back 2, and then cover that whole black area with mining gear, and then just play with it, see if it works. I'm not sure how resource intensive those are. I'll move the spotlights back and everything like that, but yeah, I think that's what I plan on doing, is just since I've got a stable ship, or a relatively stable ship already to play with, I will add the large ship mining heads to that, and that might be a good way to get resources from the outside. Now, it doesn't make it where I can go into the caves, but maybe I can make my own caves if it works. But yeah, we're going to try that, and that should be, so we will revisit the Midnight Storm and build its engine pod, because the pod's going to be separate, and just connect to it and go for it. It's going to be our processing / living, maybe lab ship. I don't know, but yeah, it's turning out really cool, I think. It's just incomplete still. It's got a little bit ways to go, but I really like. I was gonna make that this edge is all smooth, but I'm really liking that little dimpled effect. So we may stick with it and see. These little pop-ups will probably be our guns pod. We'll probably go on those. Not sure yet, but I'm thinking our gun pods will go on the little pods. I may turn the meteors off. I just may turn them off because they don't really do anything but make me hide behind the rocks. They're not adding anything to it. They're not giving me extra resources. If you guys have an opinion one way or the other and care to tell me, please do. But I think I'm going to turn them off. But anyway, that's where we're at on this. Just thought I'd give you guys a quick heads up. I know this video has taken several days, but then again, I've only had a little bit of time to do this. I'm missing a couple of blocks here and there. I got to go and make it all uniform. But there we go. I'll do most of that off camera because, like I said, my frame rate is atrocious. But again, this thing's actually turning out pretty cool so far. It'll be interesting to see where I go with it from here. Alright. This is Jarid Storm, and I'll talk at you later.
Alright, this is the quick experiment I came up with. We're going to see if these work as well, if they have an area of effect. I'm not sure they do. They may just be a straight shot. If so, I'm going to have to build a whole lot more.
But I went ahead and added a control room on the front of the ship, so I'd have a little better control of it. And we're going to give her a little try. Back up away from that. Let's see what we got here. Inventory, control panels. We'll go ahead and group the drills together. Drills. Save that. And then when we get a little closer, we will go for it. I don't have a dropper on this right now. These are connected to the large storage. So let's see. Whoa, I'm pretty close to hitting that, aren't I? Let's go ahead and line up on the... what the hell's the asteroid there? This thing does not handle very smoothly, so I'm not really interested in necessarily resources, so we're going to go straight in. What's my power consumption look like when I fire those suckers up? Oh, power's not too bad. Again, let's go ahead and turn them on. That way I ain't got to be constantly doing that, and I can worry about the guidance system and seeing if this thing actually is a good idea. Turns out this is a good idea, and even if I have to end up putting a bunch of heads on this thing, I think I can live with that. But let's see what this thing will do here. Looks like they're all not digging very big holes, so I may need to have a wall of them. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have a wall, but still, that's actually fairly impressive. Stay with my drills. Are they not collecting the items? Alright, I think that's large cargo containers towards the front one, so let's slide over a little bit and go ahead and take another stab at this. Looks like they're going in my large cargo container. Nice. Okay. That works for me. Then I can put a dropper on the large... Whoa! If I need to, like I said, I'll make a wall of them. And we'll, this is working really nice. I'm impressed. I may have to move those engines further back. And what I may do, yeah, I may actually try to make this work and go in pretty deep. But yeah, I'm going to need more drills. That's actually pretty impressive for these large drill bits. I'm actually fairly impressed. They don't do a group of damage, or I mean, need a lot of them, and they don't. But they're 3x3s. I mean, they're as big as even though they punch straight in, they're as big as the normal drills are. So they're cutting out the same area as a normal drill. They just need to be. All right, drills off. Alrighty. That's actually pretty impressive. Okay, let's turn around without hitting anything, shall we? And I'll come back after I've revamped the heads. I'm still getting terrible frame rate, so
this video hopefully is not too jumpy. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, we may have a serious resource gatherer here. Alright, be back in a little bit. Alright, my frame is still atrocious, but show you what I got done here. We put on a bunch more of these. I haven't tested them yet, but they should work. So let me find my little seat, wherever I put that thing. There it is. Let's get in that sucker. Roll around here where I can see them all. And then we're going to regroup them. We delete this and then regroup them. So drill and then shift, 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 shift. Dut, 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 dut. Dut, dut, dut. Wow, do I really have that many drills? 21 drills. That's impressive. Alright, turn them on. Hey, they're all working, and we're actually kind of moving around a little bit, so that tells me that that could be an issue. So, wow, it's hard to maneuver with the drills on, so let's turn the drills off until we're in position. Scoot way back here. Let's go ahead and rotate the ship around. Back it up. Just one. There we go. Let's go ahead and line up where we were. Like I said, my frame rate is atrocious, and I do apologize. And who knows, I may do some experimentation with some voiceover and some video. I don't know why I'm so atrocious. If I figure it out, I'll fix it. If it's just the game itself or the recording equipment, I don't know. But I'm sure it's going to get worse when I turn the drills on. But I want to do it at least once on camera to see. No, it didn't get much worse. Let's see what happens when I ease in. It's all going to my large storage container there. Awesome. That means, and there's no conveyor system behind the drills. There's one conveyor connection. It's all. Looks like I'm going to need some more power and 2 engines. So if I build, oh, say another 2 in each direction, looks like that could theoretically be enough. This is pretty cool, actually. Get a little damage there on the upper right, looks like. I think that's from driftage. Yeah, we're definitely hitting. Not sure if there's a way to deal with that. Is that maybe more engines? Back out here. Sure, good thing behind me. Not too close. Let's pretty close to actually hitting the. Sorry about that. Come straight back a little more, and then I got to be able to turn. So, don't want to melt the. Turn the drills off. Alright, just in that little bit of exterior I got I want to say this is it. It's a 12K of that bunch of uranium, or that thing uranium, but a bunch of stone obviously. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to process this, and this will work. I think I'll just add the other engines. I'll add about, I don't know, call it probably 2 in each direction to start, because this looks like it'll work. This looks like it may indeed work. So, I mean, it's not exactly
tunnel friendly because it's like huge, but I mean, whoa, they made a big old hole in just that little bitty bit. So hey, that's awesome. Maybe I should figure out a way to face some on the edges here. No, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. That's going to be useful for collecting resources. Now I just have to figure out a way to get these resources out of this into the other ship, and I think what I'll do is just do a since I have a dropper over there, collector over there, I'll do a dropper over here, item dropper, and then we'll just line up and drop them. Alright, cool.